Yes, people, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Touchline Facts and Rashid, Arsenal Revolution TV. Big up to every single one of you. I'm joined by my geezer, Rashid. Long time no link up, bro. What you saying?
Hey, long time no see, bro. We've been busy. We've been busy with these streams, and yeah, man. It came. It was supposed to happen, bro. I'll be real. I'm not enjoying it as much. Arsenal are going. I'm not going. I'm not doing what I'm expecting them to do. Nothing really changed since the end of the season. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been waiting for some change at this club, and I haven't seen it. Haven't seen it, bro. But what you lot saying? What's Man United saying, man? Tell me.
It's a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Moving like a proper club again. But yeah, for those of you wondering why we were late, StreamYard was down, and we was literally about to reschedule this. Just before we went. Well, we were about to reschedule this, weren't we? And then I checked StreamYard and it was back up again. So that's why everyone, if you go look at everyone's stream right now, Omar, I don't know what Lee Gunner's streaming on, but I know Omar's streaming on St. Kel's. Yeah.
Can't you stream on YouTube? Can't you stream on YouTube? You can, innit? You just can't invite people.
You can't invite people.
Yeah.
You can't do all this background stuff and that stuff. But make sure you subscribe to both channels, by the way. Arsenal Revolution TV, Touchline Facts. We're both on 1,000 now.
Yes.
So yeah, man. Big up, man.
Remember the journey, bro. Like,
yeah.
I remember
I'm gonna do a whole stream about it tomorrow. Yeah,
is it? All right. You don't wanna, but yeah.
The journey is about the journey, guys. You know what I'm saying?
Journey, not this destination. But yeah, I remember when we were on 200, something like that, bro. But big up to everyone that showed love, man. Big up to everyone that showed love.
So yeah, I remember that. I remember them days, bro. Like, yeah, I'm saying I'm gonna talk about the journey tomorrow. Anyways, I'll talk about the journey properly tomorrow. I'm honestly down. Big up to everyone in the chat there. We've got 8 people watching for me. Yeah, big up to everyone in the chat. But listen, we're gonna be talking a few things, Man United, Arsenal. But yeah, man, it's all blessed, bro. It's all good in the hood. United times Arsenal. We're gonna talk about the glory days of our beasts.
I wish, man. I wish.
And we could be here all day, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? But I think we should probably talk about the news of today. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to reminisce in the old times. Talk about the actual now. But yeah, man. Yeah, where should we start off, bro?
Where should we start? We'll start with the transfer. No transfer news. For Man United, it's a bit different because
we just signed.
They've been doing all right, innit? Like they've been.
Yeah, Cunha's been announced today.
And you know what? Since we're on your channel, let's start with Man United. I'm seeing Matunius Cunha. I'm seeing a lot of players being linked to. The club's moving. I didn't expect them, bro. So.
Yeah, Matheus Cunha's been announced today. That's confirmed now. They announced him on the day of the new kit, so they got him pictured up in the new kit. Got released today. You know, I'm saying a bit of marketing there.
Yeah.
And Buemu will be done anytime soon. I imagine it could be done this week. It'll be done anytime soon. Let me try and get my camera back in focus. But yeah, Buemu should be done anytime soon. I'm really not worried about. I see some people worried about the potential because Thomas Frank's gone to Tottenham.
Yeah.
They're thinking they're putting 2 and 2 together and getting 10. Yeah, he's not going Spurs. He's already turned them down. He turned down Arsenal allegedly, and he turned down Newcastle. Yeah, why would he then just turn his mind and go, oh yeah, I want to go Tottenham now? You don't want to do it. The player is told. It's not that the player's open. The player is literally told his club, told Man United, he only wants Manchester United. That's literally the exact words from the journalist. He only wants Manchester United. Therefore, he will wait until till July if he has to for Man United to come and pay the money up. And I believe we are. I believe it's already done pretty much. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's working well now, Yasser.
Big up, yes, man.
But obviously, Gyökeres as well got told. The news dropped about like a few days ago or last week, whenever it was, that he's open. Yeah, I'm saying he's open. The bang is open. Yeah, open to joining Manchester United. But then yesterday, there was some other news that apparently Arsenal or something had a meeting with his agent.
Yeah, a gentleman agreement.
Yeah, when Terry Flewers has told us all that that it's advanced now. So it's advanced. Gyökeres to Arsenal was advancing.
Oh my
whatever the fuck that means. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, apparently that he's had a meeting with the agent. He's had a meeting with Arsenal. And yeah, I mean, I don't really care. I don't see him going to Arsenal. I believe you lot are going. I believe you lot are going to get Sesko. I don't see him going to Arsenal personally. Calm down. Yeah, no hands on your mask your face. Listen, I'm telling you, bruv, that celebration is at Old Trafford next season. It's happening, bruv. It's happening. It advances.
Um,
He ain't going to Arsenal. What do you think, bro?
what, a 10%, 20% they would go to Arsenal? I think 80% we got Sesko. What I like about it is that we haven't signed Sesko yet. And I know obviously now it's shut, in it. Like the transfer window's shut now, and then it reopens at a certain time, right? But I've seen teams already making moves, and do you know what I'm saying? They're already making moves and
Yeah, but
players.
you can sign players, you just can't register them. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you can sign them, but you can't
It
register.
opens again in 4.
Yeah, but I saw that little thing they did with the gentleman's agreement. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're like trying to test the waters or what's the idea behind it, because there's always something, there's always a catch with Arsenal with the whole idea with the Gyökeres thing. But going back to Sesko, because I really think that Sesko's more of a prolific kind of player that Arteta wants. One of the players that Arteta wants, and I think the way he plays, especially with this cross and hope as well, man. Like I've been thinking about it as well. He's 6'5", he can jump high, but guess how many how many goals he scored with his head?
I have no idea. How many goals has
Yeah,
he scored with his head?
5 out of 21, I think. I think he scored 21 in like all competition or something like that. Because he scored 13 in the league, he probably scored some in the cup and whatever. So
Yeah, Sesko shit.
yeah. I watched Sesko. I watched Sesko not this year, last year. But look, he's got movement. He's young. He's a good striker. Do you know what I'm saying? But not something I need now. Do you know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I don't really want him in the future as well. I don't like these players that quote unquote false nines. It's just not working. I used to believe in them, and I'll be real, very rarely players make it as a false nine. We're talking like maybe Firmino, Aguero made it as
No, but
well, Benzema.
no, he can't be a false nine. He's got no first touch.
Yeah, he doesn't have a first touch, but he's quote unquote like he's like a striker that kind of like goes to the left, right, kind of, do you know what I'm saying? He's that kind of striker. He's not that striker that will only stay in the box and only go straight like a Haaland. Do you know what I'm saying? He always tends to drift to the right and the left. You get me?
This is facts. This is facts. If Arsenal had been, look at the fucking Ornstein, brother. Hasn't Zubamendi got 2 here we goes?
Yeah. Gyökeres ain't.
Wait, is Zubamendi actually had? I haven't seen. Is Zubamendi actually had 2 here we goes?
Yeah,
2
I
here we
know.
goes. 2. Yeah. Tell you, Arsenal were the biggest PR club in the fucking Premier League, bro, because they saw them Real Madrid rumours, so then they had to do another here we go. Do you know what I'm saying? And the deal's
Yeah,
not even
but
done yet.
look
By the
what
way,
he said in the second here we go. See, he said it in a very smart way. You know what I'm saying? Let me look for it. He said it in a smart way. Basically, the way he said it is that it's not here we go, we got the player, but there's like an agreement, everything's done. Do you know what I'm saying? Arsenal believe that it's done. Do you know what I'm saying? So he didn't say that here we go, the usual here we go. Do you get me? Because I read between the lines. And yeah, there you go. 10th of May. This was the 10th of May. The 10th of May one. Where's the latest one, bro?
And Zubamendi himself, by the way, said the deal ain't done.
Exactly.
So
but you know what people came out and said? Let me tell you what Top Gunner said. Oh, he can't come out and just say that I'm joining the club. Why can't he? Shirky said it. And he was playing with France. Do you know what I'm saying?
He can. He just doesn't want to join the club. He'd rather join Real Madrid. That's the truth. Let's be honest. But yeah, this is true as well. No one's making signings. No one's going to register anyone until the next financial year, because obviously FFP and all that stuff. So, I mean, yeah, but players are still buying players. They're still getting deals done. Wirtz has been done for Liverpool. Who else? City have just signed Reinders, Cherky. To be fair, they're all registered because they have to be registered for the Club World Cup. So they've spent that thingy. Do you know what I'm saying? Who else? Who else has other teams signed? Real Madrid have signed 3 players.
Signed as well.
Yeah, I'm saying it's looking peak, bro. I can't lie. In a minute, you lot could actually fall so far behind. You lot actually could fall so far. If you don't, you're playing catch up already to Liverpool and probably to City. If you lot don't get a good window over, go get link with Rodrigo, a Gyökeres, a Sesko, whatever, a midfielder, maybe another midfielder on top of that as well. You could end up falling behind because Liverpool right now are already ahead of you, and they've just signed Verts, Kirkes, Frimpong. Man City are already ahead of you. They've just signed Aït-Nouri, Reinders, and Cherky, who would all probably. I mean, I wouldn't say Aït-Nouri would start for you, but Cherky would start for you, and so would Reinders, and Verts would start for you as well, and so would Kirk. Well, Kirkes probably would start for you. Kirkes is a proper left back. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, a lot of teams are getting deals done. Even Chelsea have got a deal done. You know what I'm saying? They got the lap over the line. So
Do you know what the mad thing is? Is that we're the team that didn't win the league. We're the ones that are far behind.
We're the ones that should be showing the ambition.
Should be showing some kind of like proactive in this transfer window, or being proactive in this transfer window. Because we're the ones that fell behind, and we need that last piece of the puzzle that everybody's talking about. And I just don't believe it. I'll be real touched, bro. I don't believe this whole like last piece of the puzzle bullshit. But we've been waiting for a long time, bro. I don't think, because Robbie told us that, it's only been 6 days. But my bro, I'm seeing other teams being more proactive in this transfer window, and
it's only been 6 days. But apparently, you signed Zubimendi in January. Do you remember that week you got knocked out by both the cups by us and Newcastle?
Yeah.
And you apparently signed Zubimendi then. You apparently got the deal done then. There you go. So it's only been 6 days. It's Arsenal very PR based, because that was all PR. You might have got the deal done, but you announced it at a very specific time. You know what I'm saying? And listen, Zubimendi may end up being at Arsenal, and he's a decent player. You know what I'm saying? Is he going to straight away win Arsenal the league? No. They need more players on top of that. I still think Odegaard, I think, can be a squad player, but I think you need players around Odegaard to take the responsibility off Odegaard. You need another creative player. A left winger would do that job, Rodrigo or something like that. I still wait until after the Club World Cup for Rodrigo, because if Rodrigo does become available, the two clubs linked with him, well, Liverpool are kind of half linked with him. Chelsea and Arsenal were the two clubs linked with him. I don't know why Bayern Munich aren't in for him, but yeah, Chelsea and Arsenal were the two clubs linked with him. I'd wait till the Club World Cup finishes, because they were never going to sell him until that Club World Cup's over. So I don't really know, how that deal's going to end up planning out. But you could end up getting him. Do you know what I'm saying? You could end up getting him. I still think Rodrigo could potentially go there, because I believe they want Saliba. And Saliba's got 2 years left on his deal. I remember Ornstein released something a couple weeks ago or a month ago, saying that Arsenal are working on a new deal for Saliba. However, it's not been signed yet. It's not been any. It's just that was a month ago. He's not. No, he's not going to sign it. And the reality is, you have to sell him if he doesn't sign it, because he loses value. His value halves. Yeah. His value goes from 80 million to 40, 50 million. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to end up getting rid of him. So at the end of the day, if you have to just say Real Madrid straight swap for Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Would you take that?
Shit, man. I really do believe Saliba's one of the best in the world. I'll be real. And I like Rodrigo a lot.
Yeah, get these likes up, by the way.
That's a tough question. Huh?
Until they get these likes up. We're on 9 likes, 29 people watching, mate.
Get the likes up, then, bro. Show some love. But yeah, man, look. If we're talking about, I think Saliba's a top player. I do not want to lose. I'll be real. I do not want to lose Saliba. But Rodrigo, I think Rodrigo is one of the solutions we need at this club. Especially, he can bring that creativity, that spark. Do you know what I'm saying? That spark that everybody talks about. And will I? No. I'll be real, no. Because that Saliba and Gabriel is that solid partnership that got us through a lot of games. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to lose a star player, because I've seen Arsenal without Saliba in that defense. I've seen him, bro. Now we can see.
Yeah, but I'll be real. Saliba's looked mad shaky since Gabriel got injured.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, well, when you have someone like Kivior playing next to you, you don't expect him to be.
I think you need another centre back, anyways. That's why I think you're looking at that Hato. You know that Hato guy. You're linked with Hato, aren't you? That Hato guy from Ajax. Yeah, I think you need another centre back, anyways, because
isn't Hato a left back?
No, he plays centre back. He plays centre back and left back. He's one of those players. You know those players.
Yeah, but then Arteta doesn't like playing 2 lefts in the centre back position. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, but because Kivior will leave, so he'll be the backup to Gabriel. So I'm saying you definitely need a centre back. in
Okay.
my opinion.
I want Murillo. That guy from Nottingham Forest. That's a proper centre back. I like him. He's a good centre back. He does have a bit of, you know what I'm saying, a bit of mistakes to his game, but like he gives you way more as well. His footwork is pretty decent, bro. I've seen him. He's got a good shot on him as well, and he's good in the air. I think Murillo is the best option for us.
Actually, I wanted to ask you something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously, I don't believe there's anything in this, but obviously, I was talking about Rodrigo. There's Nico Williams. There's Barcola. There's a lot of left wingers available in the market.
Yeah.
And a few days ago, a story dropped that, well, I think Fabrizio dropped it. Chelsea and Arsenal. We knew Chelsea were already in for him, and Arsenal, yeah, are in for Garnacho. Yeah, you are. Well, Chelsea are leading the race, so they're ahead of you right now in the race for Garnacho. I mean, I don't know why there's a race for him. I can't lie, but
I don't know why either. I'll be honest, man. That
you
guy,
are ahead of them.
like, I don't know, man.
What was you saying?
I can't even believe that Arsenal would be in that conversation. Do you know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be even in that conversation. If they are, I'm better out as well. I'll be real. I'm better out as well. If
you don't want that next Ronaldo, you know what I mean, type of Ronaldo Sue, you know, he does the celebrations. So you don't want that stuff at the Emirates.
I mean, the kids will like him. Do you know what I'm saying? The kids will like him. The younger generation will all like Garnacho. Do you know what I'm saying? He likes a show as well. And Arsenal love that. Do you know what I'm saying? They love that.
Grant's saying here, I think Garnacho can thrive under the right manager.
Maybe, but Arteta ain't that guy, bro. I'll be real. Arteta ain't that guy. Do you know what our left wing does, Vanta? Our left wing actually is a left wing back. He's not really a left wing. All he does is really defend. That's why Martinelli ain't got that energy to even attack, because he's defending.
Trossard staying.
Trossard is there basically. Do you know what?
Is he staying? Is he signed a new deal? Has he signed a new deal?
No, not yet. Trossard hasn't signed. Partey hasn't signed, which is worrying, bro. I believe Partey.
Oh yeah, because Partey runs out this year, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So if Partey and Trossard don't sign, you've got to then sign. You already need to sign a winger and a midfielder.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're all right with it because you know why? Partey, yeah. See, the thing is about
Partey, you lot might be fucked, brother, and you might have just wasted. I wouldn't say a golden generation.
Yeah.
But you've wasted a potential golden generation.
I rate Partey. I'll be real. I think Partey is a bit better than Zubimendi. Not by miles, but I think he's a bit better than Zubimendi. I'll be real.
I think he's better than Rice as well.
I
think he's better than Rice as well.
I think he's better than Rice as well. Yeah, but you can't say that. See, that's the thing. That's the thing about it. You know what I'm saying? You can't say that because other people would debate that Rice is better, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to even get into that debate. But to be honest, him not signing a deal is a problem. I want to keep Partey. Do you know what I'm saying? Trossard will be. I need Trossard to be. I like Trossard. Don't get me wrong. I want to keep him in the team as a rotation. If he wants to be on the bench, yeah, okay, cool. If not, bye. Do you know what I'm saying? Martinelli, I want him sold. I want Martinelli sold. Do you know what I'm saying? I've had enough of him. If you're not moving him to the striker position, my friend, just sell him. Just sell him because it's not working. This left wing is not working, bro. How many times does he trip over the ball? How many times does he run the ball out of play? How many times, bro? Like, come on, bro. You're playing for Arsenal. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that at all. Martinelli's not the guy, bro. He's not the guy.
Yeah, Martinelli's trash, bro.
Yeah, he's not the guy as a left wing. If he's like the third option or the second option for the striker, where like, you know, like I said in other streams, if they're playing a high line, we're trying to catch them in the counter, something like Real Madrid, that's when you play Martinelli. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bring him off the bench, half time, whatever. You need another striker. That's when you play Martinelli. But him to be the left wing back, the left wing. Well, he is a left wing back, but the left wing, nah, bro, nah.
Mm-hmm. Listen, everyone in the chat, we've got 26 people watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to both channels. Questions in the chat, like this one, Mitchell just put in the chat. I'm gonna answer this one now, but I'll answer. If you've got any questions, put it in the chat and I'll star it and I'll answer it at the end of the stream. Big up to Touchline. Who else do you think Man United will sign this new season? I think we're going to get Gyökeres done. I just think we need to sell first. I think we need to sell Garnacho or something first, but I think we'll get that done by July because I think Garnacho will be gone. I think Anthony will be gone. I think Leverkusen and Betis are both already preparing bids for Anthony. Sancho will probably stay. I reckon we'll end up having to loan him out again because no one wants him. Rashford, I'm hoping on Barca paying the money, but they want Diaz. But Diaz, they want 85 million for him because they can get 85 million from Saudi. But I think I don't think Liverpool, Barca are going to pay that. So I think they'll go for the cheaper option, which is Rashford. And then, yeah, I think we'll get a few sales done. But I think we'll get Gyökeres and Buemu. I believe we'll get a midfielder. I believe we have to get a midfielder. I can't see Ugarte and Bruno or Ugarte and Casemiro and Bruno, Mainu and Bruno. Can't see that. I need another midfielder in. Desperately need another midfielder in. And I believe I'm sold on Emi Martinez, but I don't know if he wants to join Man United. But if he wants to join Man United,
where would he go?
He go Man United. Emi Martinez.
Yeah. If he doesn't join Man United, he probably stay.
Maybe.
I mean, Man United is the best option.
He was looking for Barca, but they signed that other goalkeeper. Signed João Garcia.
I think he might go Man United. I'll be real.
Oh, I'd love him. He's my dream goal. I'd love him. I'd fucking love him, bro. Honestly.
Do you know that we signed after Kepa, yeah? Sorry to cut you off, but like after Kepa, yeah, we have signed 9 or 8 goalkeepers. Any gooners in the chat, please.
They were worse than the one you had when he inherited.
Worse than Martinez. Do you know what I'm saying? It is a roundabout. You get me? It is a roundabout.
Yeah, mate, I hear what you're saying, bro. I absolutely 100% hear what you're saying, bro. It must be painful in a minute.
Yeah.
You lot, bro.
Kepa's on 100k. Big problem, bro. And I hear AFTV saying, oh, he's a great signing. 5 million. Yeah, don't focus on the 5 million.
Oh, 100k. I didn't even know that.
Sorry, yeah, he's on 100k. Do you imagine?
See, I don't think he's a bad signing as a backup goalkeeper. I don't think you'll get many better backup goalkeepers than him. He was actually good at Madrid as well. But I didn't know he was on 100k. 100k is a bit wild. 60, 70k maybe. 100,000 is a bit crazy. But yeah, we could also sell Onana. But to be fair, there's a few. Onana is one player that Man United could put on the bench because he's only on 100 grand a week. So we can just pay that off because we were paying that to Lindelof last year. Lindelof was barely playing. Lindelof only played when everyone got injured. So, and Eriksen as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's another reason why I think we're going to get thing. I personally think we could potentially also get a centre back. Yeah, because if we've got monies left over, yeah,
don't you have enough centre backs?
No, because we play free, so we've only got Heaven, Mazra, and Heaven and Euro are both young, but Heaven's really young. He's still played like 4 professional games.
He's a baby, yeah.
Mazraoui, Euro, Maguire, De Ligt, Martinez, who's injury prone, and that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, that might, and Luke Shaw as well can play there, but I think Luke Shaw's shit. I don't want to see Luke Shaw play for Man United again.
Who you linked with?
We're not with any centre backs. No centre backs. The only players I'm going to do a whole video, a stream on it, ranking players we're linked with. The players we're linked with. We know we're in for Emi Martinez. We contacted his representatives to see what's going on with him.
How much is Emi Martinez, by the way? How much?
30 to 40 million because they need money, don't they? And he's only got 1 year left, I think, on his deal.
30, 40 million. That's all right. That's decent.
How much did they buy him off you lot for?
We sold him for 24, I think. 24. Again, anybody that's Arsenal in the chat, please. I think 24, something like that. Something in the 20s, yeah. Which is a robbery, bro. You get me? Because Emi Martinez came in and he showed that he deserved. Do you know what I'm saying? He deserved that, like that. Because how many times
he won you the FA Cup? Him and Aubameyang.
Do you know what I'm saying? He deserved it, bro. He's a serial winner. I knew straight away that this guy, that's a proper goalkeeper. I knew straight away.
We signed another.
I was like, this guy's a proper.
Forgot to mention, we signed another centre back. I don't know who the guy is. I just know he's light skinned, and light skinned centre backs are just sick. So listen, the best centre backs are just light skinned, bro. It's true, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? Gabriel and Saliba both light skinned. You know what I'm saying? Gabriel and Saliba are both light skinned. It's just light skinned centre backs. He may be sick. I don't know. I've never watched him. However, I would want Mark Gahey. If we have spare money, if we get a left wing back, a goalkeeper, a midfielder, we get and then the Gyökeres and then Mbeumo, and then we go and get another centre back, I'd want Mark Gahey, because Newcastle and Chelsea are both pissing around with paying the fucking money they want. Crystal Palace have every single right to demand 60 million for an England international. Just won the FA Cup. He's in the prime of his life, and I think he's got 2 years left on his deal because he's got 1 year and an extension, an option to extend. Do you know what I'm saying? He is he's a top centre half. It'd make perfect sense why they want 60 million for the guy, but no one wants to pay it. Obviously, Newcastle, I kind of understand FFP problems and stuff like that. But Chelsea, they've got money to spend because they got 300 million because they sold the women's team and sold the hotels. So therefore, they should just pay it, bruv. He'd be Chelsea's best centre-back. Chelsea's best centre-back walks into that team. Moonwalks into that team.
He walks into that team, bro. They have the worst centre-backs ever, bro. I'll be real. I think... What's the guy they love in Chelsea? Colin. Oh my God.
Oh, fucking Colwell, bro. He's shit.
Oh my days, bro. Like, what's the love for that guy, bro? Why? Why are they so obsessed with him? Do you know what I'm saying? I think one time I asked, I think it was Lewis. Was it Lewis or yes, one of them, bro. One of the Chelsea guys. I was like, what is the obsession with him, bro? Like, he is shit. I've seen worse. Do you know what I'm saying? I haven't seen a lot of people that are worse, a lot of players that are worse than him that played for Chelsea. I'll be real. For the whole my time, bro. That I watched Chelsea, I'll be real, man. Fofana, bro, he's injury prone. I'll be real. He's injury prone. Any player that's injury prone, you have to let him go, regardless if he's a great player or not. Regardless, bro. That's why I believe in football. Football's ruthless. You get me? It's ruthless like that. You get me? But yeah, man.
Yeah, United have bigger problems than the goalkeeper. I disagree. I believe goalkeeper other than the attack, sort the attack out, and then the goalkeeper is the second main issue. Yeah, centre mid times 2. Disagree, because Bruno Fernandes is staying, so we're not going to get 2 midfielders. We'll get 1. Right wing back. Amad Diallo playing right wing back. If we get Mbeumo and Gyökeres. Left wing back, I agree. We need a left wing back. We just let fucking Nori go to City. I believe we do need a left wing back. But also, Dorgu is a decent player. He's just young, so he's he's inconsistent.
He's raw.
Yeah, he's pause, but yeah, you know what I'm saying. he's a bit of a raw talent. You know what I'm saying. But I actually like Dorgu. I think he's a talented player in there. Centre backs, I disagree. We need 2. I think we need 1. I think we need 1 quality centre back, and we have 5 or 6. You know, The problem is, because Martinez is injury prone, so is Euro kinda. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit, you know what I mean? You could end up having a few months with both of them out, and then you're left to 3 or 4 centre backs. But we don't need them, because if we need 7 centre backs, bro, we've got no Europe next season. We've got no Champions League, no European football at all. So we don't need to rotate as much. You know what I'm saying? But listen, United fans are being a bit impatient right now. They're sitting there seeing City sign 3 players. Yeah.
Are you believing in the process?
Yeah, I trust the process, innit?
Are you believing in the process? Are you a top bread now?
I'm a top bread.
Top bread.
Yeah, top bread. Listen, I always believed in the process. Do you know what I'm saying? I've always backed the process in that. You know what I mean?
But no. Seriously, like when you're looking at what Man United are doing in this transfer window and who you're linked with, are you happy? Are you happy with these players that are your link with, or the players that you signed?
Yeah, I'm happy right now. We got Cunha. I wanted Cunha last season. I said Mateus Cunha and João Pedro were the 2 attackers I wanted, because I thought we needed 2 or 3 attackers last season. They decided to gamble, and we kept Garnacho and stuff like that, and Højlund for another year, and gave them an extra chance. Rashford another chance. So this season, I'm happy we got Cunha over the line. He's unreal. With in regards to that, yeah, I think Mbeumo and Gyökeres will be solid, because that would be our attack sorted, an absolute sorted. And the one thing I don't like right now is we have not been touted with a midfielder. There's not been one midfielder we've been linked with, but I think we need one. If we have to break the bank for Baleba, just go and do it, because I cannot have a season next season again seeing Ugarte and Bruno in the midfield, seeing Casemiro and Ugarte, Mainu and Ugarte, Mainu and Bruno, whoever. I cannot see another season of those 2. Yes. We need a powerful midfielder. Do you know what I'm saying? We need someone box to box. We need someone with energetics. We need someone with strength. We need someone well-rounded.
You can do that.
A type of Joe. Bruno Gomes would be brilliant, but we wouldn't be able to get him. Tonali would be brilliant, but we wouldn't be able to get him. But someone across those lines, yeah, I would want personally at Manchester United. I think that's what we need to get over the line, in my personal opinion. But yeah, you lot, yeah, Edison's the one we've been linked with. Edison's the one we've been linked with, to be fair. Let me take that back. Edison's the one we've been linked with. Other than him, though, but there's been critical links that we're looking at him, but we've never moved in for him. We've been linked with him for a year. I never moved in for him. Fabrizio said we've been after him for a year, never moved in for him. So depending on circumstances, I don't know. I believe we have to sell players first before we can buy. You know what I'm saying? But like in terms of, I think the Mbeumo and Cunha will be done, but then we'll sell Garnacho's, Rashford's, Sancho's, Antony's, recoup a bit of money, wait till July, because as you say, FFP season starts.
How much do you think you get for Antony?
25.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, I reckon we get 25.
But you bought him for
Have you heard about Højlund?
million, right?
You know Højlund's going to Inter, 40 million plus 20 million add-ons but it's a loan deal. Then it's a option to buy for 40 million.
I can't lie, 40 million is good for a player like Højlund. That'll be real.
Oh, well, I agree.
I'm talking about
but he'll probably do well in that league. He'll probably end up developing into a decent player.
But he wasn't doing well in that league when you lot bought him.
Yeah, but he was 18, to be fair. You know what I'm saying? He scored 9 goals as an 18-year-old. Like, I don't watch him, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care. I just hope someone takes him for 40 million. Listen, by the way, we've got 33 people inside. I've just hit 1,030 subs. Hit the sub button. Subscribe to Rashid. Like the stream up. We're on, I think, 20 likes. Let's try and get to 25 likes. I don't think we'll get 35 mil. I think 25 mil for him. 40 mil for Rashford.
That's crazy.
50 mil for Garnacho. Garnacho will be done soon. Osimhen needs to go to Napoli. Garnacho will be done. Unless Chelsea want to come in for him, because their move with that Kittens guy is broken down.
Oh, yeah, Kittens.
Yeah. Rashid Eze would be a good target. Should be a target for you.
Man. We don't buy players like Eze. I'll be real with you, Catalan, bro. We don't buy players like that. He has an attitude problem. There you go.
Does he?
There's your answer.
Does Eze have an attitude problem?
He probably does. That's what they'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? If he doesn't have an attitude problem, we don't need players like Eze. You know what I'm saying? We already got Odegaard. Where are you going to play Eze? You know that Odegaard ain't going to move.
Eze could play on the left, don't it?
Yeah, I know. But, like, I'll be real. I don't want Eze in the left. You get me? I'll be real. Nah. Not on the left. He's a great player. I love Eze. He's a great player. I like him. He's techie. He's creative. But, like, on the left, I just think he lacks just a little bit more speed. But, like, I want someone like Rodrigo on the left. That's my left wing signing. Rodrigo. If we fail to get Rodrigo, we need to look for a player from that kind of caliber. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Someone like that. You get me? Because that left wing is a big problem. And I don't believe, for me personally, I don't believe this left wing is the major problem. I'll tell you what my major problem is that creative midfielder. That's my major problem. It's even more of a problem than a striker. I know that striker. This is wild, right? Like, I know that striker is a big problem.
Why? Why is that, though?
Why is that wild? Because Arsenal fans, and nearly maybe 90% of them, 95% of them, they think that the striker is the problem. We heard yesterday from Lee, he told me that our conversion rate is good. Creating chances is our problem. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been seeing that since the start of the season. You get me? Just playing Rice in that midfield, it just doesn't work. I'm sorry, man. You can't be playing that Rice in that number 8. And who do we sign? We sign Zubimendi. So there is no way that Rice ain't going to play that number 8 next season. You know where Zubimendi's going to fit in. He's not going to play as that number 8. He's going to be that number 6. That's where Zubimendi's going to be. Mm-hmm. And I think Partey, I think why the Partey deal hasn't been done yet is because Partey knows that Zubimendi is going to join the club, and he knows that he's going to fall out of favor. Do you know what I'm saying? Because even though Partey's been the greatest player this season, but I believe that Arteta wanted to push Partey. He didn't want Partey in that midfield. The midfield that Arteta wanted was Rice, Moreno, and Odegaard. Moreno to do the whole Jacker role. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And Rice to do the number 6, which is perfect. Rice number 6, love it. Absolutely love it. But because Partey was bossing it week in, week out, Arteta had no choice but to keep him in that midfield. Do you get me? But therefore, Moreno didn't get the chance to play in that midfield that much because of Partey. Now the season has ended. Who does Arteta go out and buy? Even though he sees us struggling with the creative side of things, which is down to Odegaard and Rice. Let's be honest. It's them two. They're the ones that are supposed to create and feed the ball off to the wingers or to the striker. Do you get me? So what happens is that he goes out and buys Zubimendi. That doesn't fix the creative side of things. But what I can see is that he's trying to bring someone that can spray balls because that's what he does, isn't it? Zubimendi can spray balls here and there. Do you get me? To the left, to the right, just to get around the areas where he wants it, basically to cross and hope. But yeah, man, that's what I believe in. My biggest belief is that the creative midfielder is the problem, not the striker. I know not a lot of people see it, are focusing on striker. I don't think it's the striker. I really don't think the striker is the problem. Do you know what I'm saying? The striker as much as the creative midfielder. Yeah. But yeah, man, as a creative midfielder, I want someone like De Jong. You know what I'm saying? I want someone like De Jong. I want someone that can do both.
De Jong's similar to Zubimendi, though.
Sorry?
De Jong's very similar to Zubimendi. They both don't pass. They're both not really great passers.
Yeah, but De Jong is a bit more mobile. Do you know what I'm saying? Zubimendi is more of I know that Zubimendi is not that slow, but like he's more of a player that's less mobile on the pitch. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I saw his heat map. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I don't watch him as much but I saw his heat map. His heat map is not the same. If you see De Jong, his heat map will be way different. I want someone. Well, my top list is Barella. Barella's on my top list.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Barella's a shout. You can go to Barella, talk to him, tell him that your process, your whole project is down, it's done. Inzaghi's gone. You need a fresh start. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't need to stay at Inter Milan. You get me? You can come here, play your football. Barella is the answer for that midfield. I know 100%. Barella to play in that midfield. If you want to keep Odegaard, keep him. With a player like Barella, it doesn't matter if Odegaard's there or not. But Rice in that number 8, that's a huge problem, bro. It doesn't matter if we get Gyökeres or not. You get me? It's going to be the same outcome. But yeah, man. Going back to the striker thing, where like Gyökeres, bro. I don't know, man. I heard that we have a gentleman agreement with him. Let's hope that this guy signs Gyökeres, but I don't think so, bro. I think Sesko's way too close, and they've been talking about Sesko way more than been talking about Gyökeres. They're just testing the waters. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, most of the Arsenal fans just shifted for all of a sudden. They were like, "Oh, Gyökeres is 21. Sesko's 21. Gyökeres is 26. Oh, now all of a sudden Sesko's a project. Do you know what I'm saying? So what happened?
Yeah, cool. If that does happen, then you should if Sesko starts playing shit, you should just sit there and tell him, well, hold on a minute. When it was in the summer, you were sitting there saying we should sign him because he's young. So don't use his age as an excuse now. You know what I'm saying?
It's a process. This guy will be good.
The never-ending process. I'm going to get some of these comments. Eze let go, buddy. I didn't know this. Eze was at the Arsenal Academy. I did not know that. I did not know that. Big up, lads. How do you think Man United and Arsenal will do coming up? Well, I believe we got our what's it called? We've got to wait for the window, innit? Because Arsenal could still have a good window. United could still sign 5 or 6. We don't know what these clubs are going to do, and we also don't know what other clubs are going to do. Right now, I believe Liverpool are the favourites to win the league. They just won it, and they just signed Wirtz. They're going to sign Kirkes. They just signed Frimpong. For me, they're the favourites to win the Premier League. Man City second right now. Arsenal third. And if you're going off current squads right now, I'd probably put Chelsea. I'd probably put you. You have to wait in it. You got to wait. Personally, you got to wait for other teams. You got to wait for your players to sell. But look, so hit the sub button to everyone. By the way, I'm on 1,030 now, so big up for that, lads. 34 people inside. Hit the like button, subscribe to both channels. And yeah, man, big up, bro. The problem in the midfield is that Rice and Odegaard aren't creative enough. Horrid midfield. That's why you should get a creative winger. Like Rodrigo can create from the left. So if you got Rodrigo in, you'd create more chances naturally. But also, that stems from the midfield, not the midfield, like the defense, because you have no fullbacks other than Timber can overlap and cross the ball.
Yeah.
But Skelly doesn't do that. Skelly drifts inside, so you haven't got an overlap on the left. So then it doesn't allow Martinelli then gets cut off a bit because he doesn't have an overlap, and then you don't have any creativity because you have no one crossing the ball from the left hand side.
Or playing that through ball, or playing that killer pass. That's not happening. That's why you see everything that happens, it happens on the right. Because of Saka and he has like you said, Timber overlapping. That creates more confusion to the defenders. But yeah, man, 100%. I agree, man.
Arteta is low IQ, I swear. His tactics out of my brain.
Yeah, me too, bro.
His talent ID stinks, bro. Zubimendi cannot keep up with the physicality. Moreno is so slow, man. So I think Zubimendi should be fine. But that's if it actually happens in the end, you know what I'm saying? Because it might not actually happen. You know what I'm saying? He might still go Madrid. Zubimendi is coming in to make the passes that Rice can't make. Yeah, but Zubimendi's massively misprofiled. He's a good passer, but he's not an elite passer by any means. You sort of look at his goal the other day. He gets the ball and he drives with it. He's similar to Frankie de Jong. He's a good dribbler of the ball. He can carry it well, but he's not a player that's gonna break lines with the passing and stuff like that. He's just not like that. Touchline, my bro. Big up to PFC, bro. That is a good shout. But yeah, Barella's a great shout. Barella's exactly what Arteta wants. Barella's exactly what Arteta thought he would get in Rice.
Yeah, exactly. Barella, bro. That's the elite. That's you get like creme de la creme, my friend. That's who you get. Like the best midfielders nowadays, Barella, Pedri, these midfielders are not that cheap and they're not everywhere. You can't just find them.
You probably could get him for about 60, 70 mil though, because in there are fucked. And to be fair, they got Champions League, so they should be good for that.
You can bully Italian teams, come on.
Yeah, they run out of money, bro. They're running out of money nowadays. And especially if you can convince him to leave. That's the main thing. If you can convince him to leave, yeah, because obviously they've just got a new manager in and Zagi's left. That squad's aging. It's full of 40-year-olds.
Thank you. That's what I was saying.
You could convince him.
You could. That's what you could tell him. You could tell him, look, man, the project's done. Inter Milan, the project's done. Do you know what I'm saying? It's done. What you need now is to move on and do something else. And Arsenal are the best option for you. And you just sell him the idea somehow, which is, it's not that easy to sell Arsenal to other players. But yeah, man, we need a player like Barella. If we do get Zubimendi, I want to see Zubimendi in that number 8. I don't want to see Rice in that number 8, my friend. Or just Zubimendi, Rice, and take off Odegaard. Someone needs to change from Odegaard and Rice. I don't want him to play as a number 6, but I think he's going to play as a number 6. I think he's going to play him as a number 6. Yeah. Big up Ozzy though. Big up
Ozzy in the chat, bro. Hey, bro, what happened to your Twitter? It got banned and then I deactivated it. It got banned, I sorted it out and I deactivated it. Fuck using that shit app. The shift is exactly what the problem is with the fan base. Even if he's on a 16-year-old striker, bro, this stupid process must show results this season. I agree, bro. Martinelli is a problem in the way he plays. He is short of creativity, ball retention, and dribbling. I agree, bro. That's it. Listen, we've got 2 for you, bro. Garnacho, Sancho. Pick 25 mil for Sancho, 50 million for Garnacho, whichever one you want, brother.
That's crazy.
Whichever one you want.
How are you getting 50 million for Garnacho? What did he do? Is his numbers?
He's young, innit?
What's his numbers saying this season? Because I know that GA plays a part in football.
What, in all comps?
In all comps, yeah.
He's got the most GA ever by a teenager since Ronaldo, wow. I believe, in the Premier League, from a Premier League team. I could be wrong. But that's because he got like 4 in one game against Barnsley. Oh. He got another 2 in one game against Leicester in the EFL Cup. And then all of his GA in the Premier League pretty much is against Leicester and Southampton.
Okay.
So
yeah. What is his GA? Is he like a
20 cent?
Okay, fair.
And he's obviously scored in the final and stuff like that.
He's 50 then. You're not going to milk it, I can't lie.
I hope you do, bro.
If he has this great GA and he's the greatest young player, why are they trying to move him on? Do you know what I'm saying? But
his attitude problem. He's got an attitude. That's why I don't think Arteta would sign him.
You don't think he's going to sign him?
Arteta won't sign him. Why? Already, he's got an attitude.
Left wing. We haven't been talking about left wingers that much. I'll be honest. We haven't been.
Rodrigo, Nico Williams are two that I've seen for ages.
Yeah, and you're not buying Rodrigo. Let's be honest. As
And
soon
you're not
as the
buying Nico Williams either.
transfer started, they were like, it's too expensive. The package is too expensive. But go on, sorry, go on.
Martinelli played well with years ago with Tierney, but that a good while ago. But then there was no inverted fullback. Yeah, and also Zinchenko as well.
Yeah.
Please tell the Arsenal fan what Casemiro did different. Yeah, Zubimendi. Yeah, Casemiro bullied him. Casemiro was all over him. Casemiro had him on strings, bruv.
That's mad.
He got done by us in that game. He's played against Man United like 5 times because we've always got sussed out when we played in the Europa League.
But
played against United.
I'm not surprised. Casemiro, when he's on his when he's on his day, bro, he's a big problem. Big problem in that midfield. This has to be his day.
Arsenal are thinking about selling price, but if we pay 70 million for him, but if he doesn't play, he's going. Who's this talking about? You're talking about Sesko. Oh yeah, because Gyökeres doesn't have a selling price.
I think Sesko's more expensive than that. We'll pay more money than that. But yeah, man.
Yeah, no, 70 mil pounds, about 80 million euros.
Okay.
Exactly, touchline facts. Even with all the noise around Zubimendi, I don't get the vibe we're actually going to sign this player. I believe it's so many things have happened with this deal. There's so much fucking weird things about it. 2 here we goes and all this shit. Yeah. I'm just going to believe it when I see him holding up an Arsenal shirt. I can't lie because it's confusing my brain as it is, and I'm not even fucking that invested in it. Barcelona and Inter Milan. Barcelona won't sell their assets. They're cool, bro. They're cool. Inter Milan should sell their assets. They probably have to eventually. Cracking show, by the way. Touchline and Rashid, you both have high standards, which a lot of fans, unfortunately, nowadays make excuses. Facts, bro. Big up to you. Now picture that in the EPL week to week. Moreno was caught out with the lack of pace, and that's why he's a dud signing. Arteta's talent ID is shite. Can't disagree. His talent ID is shit. Why did GA get? Oh my days, this Dave guy, bro. I'm dead tired of Rice in the 8. Whole fan base started gaslighting themselves, now thinking he's going to do Madrid wonder goals every week. He had a poor season, didn't he? Rice. By those 2 games against Madrid, he didn't have a great season.
He had an all right season compared to the other midfielders we had. He was like, him and Partey were the best. So that's why they feel like Rice had a great season. It's because the competition is not that high. It's not that high to get into that midfield. But yeah, man, he's all right. You know what I'm saying? He did all right, apart from those two games. Even those 2 games, we barely touched the ball. I don't know what they're talking about, but I'll give him that. So I don't sound like a hater. You know what I'm saying? But go on.
Because AC Milan are getting raided this summer, aren't they? They just lost Hernandez. Hernandez is going to Atletico Madrid now. Leao wants to leave. Hernandez is left.
Hernandez?
Yeah, I said that. Hernandez. Yeah, Hernandez.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Hernandez is left the City. They're getting raided this summer. So, yeah, they're in a bit of a pickle. They may end up getting Rashford, but will he go there? Doubt it. If they sell Leao, they might be able to get him. Garnaches is a nasty, filthy, stinking player. Haram. He's awful, mate. I call him Haram Nacho, bro. That's what I call him. Who is likely to pay anything over 20, 30 M's for Garnaches?
That's crazy.
Yeah, you'll get more than 20, 30 million for him. 1,000%. He's 20 years old, bro.
It's the GA. It's the GA nowadays. We have GA.
Chelsea would pay 50 million for him, 40, 50 million for him.
But who would pay?
Napoli.
Who would pay? Do you think? I don't think Arsenal would pay.
I don't think Arsenal would pay.
I don't think Arsenal get it.
Napoli.
Who do you think would get him if we don't get him?
Napoli. I think he's going to go Napoli.
50? Would they pay 50 in Napoli?
Yeah, if Osimhen leaves, they'll pay 50.
Okay. All right.
If Osimhen leaves, they'll pay 50. They just bought De Bruyne as well.
But De Bruyne was a free agent, isn't it?
Yeah, but he'll be on decent wages though, won't he?
Think so?
Yeah, he'll be on good wage. He'll be on 200 grand a week or something.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I'm saying? He had a solid second half of the season, to be honest. Yeah, Sesko, we need Gyökeres. Gyökeres, bruv. That's the nickname. He's coming to Man United, mate. You know what I'm saying? He's coming to Man United. Listen, we'll have to wait and see it.
Calling him. I saw Romano saying that Man United are calling.
Call him every day. You know what I'm saying?
No, because what I think is that you might have you guys might edge it because you've got a manager that worked with him. He knows him. He got him banging goals left, right, and center. So what's to say that he can't bring him to this team? Yes, maybe the Champions League football is the only difference. But let's be honest, that's only going to be a year. Man United are going to be back to Champions League next season. For 100%, that's what I see. 100%.
If we get Gyökeres and Boimu, goalkeeper, midfielder, fine.
Yeah.
If we get players will be back in the Champions League because I've been telling Chelsea fans, I've got on my stream, I've got it all clipped up. I told them when Mania and the deal collapsed, I said when they bidded 8 million, I said on my stream, I'll go and get the clip if anyone thinks I'm lying. I said on my stream, I said when they bidded 8 million, I said they're not getting him. I said instantly, if they want 30 million for him, in the tweet it says Chelsea have a deadline by Monday, otherwise they're not buying a goalkeeper. And they bidded 8 million, that isn't even half the price what they want for him. I said they're not getting him. And all of a sudden, it was, deal getting fucking pinned on Fabrizio's Twitter. Then all of a sudden it doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll end up signing Kittens or Garnacho. They'll get that left winger sorted. They'll we do have an Anna. We're going to get a goalkeeper though. Whilst you lot are going to be stuck with Petrovic. So good luck. And even that, Petrovic isn't even in the fucking Club World Cup squad. So they're going to the Club World Cup with Renato, with Sanchez still in goal. Nice one, mate. But listen, and they're not linked with any centre backs from what I've seen, apart from Gahey, which they don't want to pay the money for.
Expensive.
Yeah, I'm saying. So I believe if we do 5 or 6 top quality signings, midfielder, Cunha obviously done, and Buemu, Gyökeres, goalkeeper, and a left wing back potentially. Yeah, there was 5 or 6 signings. I believe we have a good enough squad to get into the Champions League top 4 next season, and we should be trying to win a trophy.
Yeah, also, I think they'll go hard, bro. I think they'll go hard if they get the players, of course. If they get the players, because it's a balance. It's between the balance of the players and the manager. Do you know what I'm saying? And the manager, this is his first summer. This is his first window, right? This is his first window. So I think that he will. If he gets these players, I think they'll do well. I think Man United do well. I mean, we're gonna do well. As in, we're gonna get Champions League, but we're not winning a major, bro. Like, I'm telling you right now, anybody in the chat that's an Arsenal fan, bro, we ain't winning a major with this manager. Don't matter if it's Gyökeres, Rodrigo, Cristiano Ronaldo, or Maradona. You get me? Like, nothing's gonna change under this manager. It's the same tactics, the same way. We're not getting the major. We might win a cup, and I think that cup will get him more time.
I don't think you'll win a cup though, because I think there's so much competitiveness for the cups now next season. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of teams. Palace have just won one. Look at this season. Palace and Newcastle won it. Tottenham won the Europa League. Yeah, I mean, I think if Arsenal are going to win anything, it'll be the Premier League. Also, respect for deleting Twitter. Absolute cancer platform. Yeah, it is, bruv. It's fucking annoying, mate, because people just rattle me on there, and I rattle them as well. Rashford won't go where he doesn't get Prem football. UCL, that is extortionate type wages. No, he doesn't want to stay in the Prem. He wants to go to Barca, bro, but I don't think they want to buy him. Chelsea would pay the money for Garnacho. Yeah, they would. They'd pay 40 million for him, I reckon, because they wouldn't pay 50 for Gittins. I think they didn't. I think they bid 50. I think Dortmund wanted more than 50, but that was 50 million euros, I believe. Would you say Moreno and for Arsenal and Ugarte for Man United have been good signings so far? Disappointing. To be fair, Moreno's been good up front, but he shouldn't be the striker. Yeah, but he shouldn't be the striker. So it's good. He's done well for himself. Like, himself has scored good goals and stuff like that. But yeah,
I've been hearing that all the time, Touch, man. Like, he's been good up front. Come on, man. Okay, let's play him as the full striker. Okay, that's
good. No, I agree. He's not been a good signing because he wasn't bought to be a striker.
Do you know how much he's on? How much do you think he's on?
150.
No, lesser than that. 130.
120.
He's on 130. 130. He played in that midfield. Every time he played, that midfield was getting opened up like Bonnie Blue. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, opened up left, right, and center. Everybody hitting. You know what I'm saying? Like 1,000 people are hitting. 2,000 people were hitting that. I'll be real. Like, every time Moreno plays in that midfield, my guy, we look so much weaker. You lot saw us against PSG. You lot saw when Moreno wasn't there. When Moreno was there. Every time he played in that midfield, he did not do well. Losing the ball, getting a red card. I can go on and go on and go on. If he's the fourth choice striker, okay, cool. If not, get him out. Get him out, bro. He's not. And
with Ugarte, I think Ugarte is crap. I think he'd be an half decent squad player.
Ugarte is better than Moreno.
No, he's not. He's better at tackling than Moreno, but Moreno's miles better on the ball. I'd much rather Moreno
ain't
in my
got
team.
time to get on the ball. Every time he's on the ball, boom, he's got the ball off him. As a midfielder, of course. Sorry, not
Manchester United should
because
sign Lucas
positions are different. Yeah,
Chevalier from Lille as a replacement for Andrew. We're linked with him, but I think us and the club and me personally would rather get Emi Martinez. But we've got 35 people inside, by the way. Smash the likes up. I'm 3 likes off 30. Hit the sub button. Let's get to 1,040 subs ASAP. Get Rashid to 1,040 subs as well. 32 people in the building. Come on, man. Subscribe to both channels. Hit the like button and stuff like that. Thanks, Rashid. Rashid, can you predict the future that you said is behind you?
I responded to this guy.
I don't even know. What did you say? What was he talking about?
I said that we are not going to win a major next season.
Oh. Yeah, but you've got factual evidence as to why you haven't won a major in 5 years.
Yeah, we ain't gonna win a major. And just seeing what this manager's done for the past years, yeah, like you said, bro, I've got factual evidence, but obviously 99%, so I can't be 100% because I don't know the future.
Mason Mount should join Frank Lampard at Coventry City. God willing, mate. God fucking willing. But he ain't gonna fucking give up 200 grand a week, is he?
No, he's not.
Yeah, there you go. Do you know what I'm saying? Facts next season, there's only vibes. You lot have got no vibes, though. What vibes is for Arsenal, bro? The vibes is gone. The vibes is 3 or 4 years ago. The vibes for Arsenal is dead now. Like, if you lot lose a game next season, you're going to be fucking fuming. Do you know what I'm saying? I think, listen, I'm not even going to worry about you lot, bro, at this moment in time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to wait and see what we're doing and see what you do as a channel. I'd rather you lot win the league next season than Man City and Liverpool, but I just don't see it. I see at this moment in time with what they've done compared to what you're doing, because the only player you've actually been moving in for is Zubimendi and Sesko, which aren't. Zubimendi for me is not a bad player. I don't rate Sesko, but City have just signed. I think Turkey. You know, months ago I was telling you about Turkey. I was telling you about Turkey, innit?
Yeah, I remember.
Months ago, I was telling you about Turkey. Yeah, I wanted him at United. I think he turned us down though. I don't think he wanted to join us. Yeah, and they've signed Nori, another player I fucking wanted. And Reyndez, another player I fucking wanted.
Algerian G's are there. But listen, I watch these players obviously for obvious reasons. You get what I'm trying to say?
Well, Turkey chose France though, didn't he?
Yeah, he chose France, but he was on the verge of choosing Algeria, and it's just you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into it, but you know what I mean. But yeah, we used to watch a lot of Turkey as well, because I wanted him to join Algeria, by the way. I really did. Because I feel like that is a baller. Generational talent. If he does not get injured and obviously gets utilized properly by this Pep Guardiola, bro, that guy is a different kind of baller. We're talking like Lamine Yamal, you know what I'm saying? Not his level, but like kind of like a different kind of ball. You know, when someone gets the ball and he's running past players and he does things that normal players don't usually do.
Did you see his goal against Spain?
You'd expect him to go right, but
did you see his goal? Did you see his goal against Spain?
Yeah.
The pick up and then smacked it on a volley.
Oh my days.
Yeah.
I remember you telling me about him. I remember, bro.
Yeah, I told you about him, bro. And then he cooked up, played us. I root for him as a manager, no silver with this psycho. Did you see that City get that United fan Naipan? Yeah, I didn't know I knew he was a United fan. I heard someone sign up on Twitter. Yeah, I mean Arsenal were linked with him as well, weren't they? You know, talk about the Norwegian wonder kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Arsenal were looking at him. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. If he's a baller, he's a baller. I mean, Norway are starting to build. I mean, City are starting to build a Norway core, aren't they? They've got Oscar Bob, Haaland, and now they've got this Naipan guy. Listen, he may be good. I have no idea. I've never watched him, so I can't lie.
I haven't watched him, yeah. So I can't.
Good luck to him.
Yeah,
good luck to him, innit? Apparently, he's meant to be the Norwegian Pedri. Maybe around 700 million can't buy a Carling Cup, 3rd to 5th, or a Carling Cup, and 6th is a limit.
Well,
would you take 5th in a Carling Cup?
What, this season?
Yeah, next.
No, see, this is the thing about this thing where, like, would you take a trophy over? The way I see it is, like, we believed in this stupid project. I would accept that if it was the first year. Second year, I would accept that. But now,
Amarin, I'd accept that with Amarin.
Do you know what I'm saying? You can accept it because it's first year. We're building something for the future, blah, blah, blah. But the 5th year, 6th year, nah, bro. Carling Cup ain't going to cut it. You know, when you play FIFA Pro and you play like as a manager, you win a FA Cup. Do you know what I'm saying? and you get like 5th in the league, they're going to sack you. They're going to sack you because the goal is to reach certain, do you know what I'm saying, certain trophies. And every season, what it should be is to go for every trophy and then win one of them, mandatory for a club like Arsenal, mandatory, or you need to go. People talking about second place. Second place is mandatory, bro. Why are you talking about second place like it's something like, oh, he got second place, he got Champions League for the 3rd time, bro? He should get Champions League every year, 750 million, bro. He ain't getting Champions League then when? But yeah, man, not this year. Not this year.
It hurts to watch him when he tries to run forward. Arteta's not winning shite off this mentality. And Arteta, when Arteta sat there in a press conference, like, I don't know when it was, and he turned around and said, so what, number 1 wins and the rest is all failure. That as a manager, I knew, because if that was Mourinho in that seat, he would say, yeah, I've had a failed season because I didn't win anything. The rest all failed and there's only 1 winner. Yeah. Elite managers will know the rest 1 wins, the rest is all failure. When he said that, that mentality, no. Arsenal are in love with Sesko. Obviously, they're not getting him. You're talking about Gyökeres, I imagine. Yeah, you're talking about Gyökeres because of the title. Cherky should have been an easy signing. Should have been an easy Arsenal signing. Shit. Listen, I don't know. I think he turned us down. Personally.
This is still though 30 million. Was it 30 million or 40 million?
30 million euros, I think.
Still bargain, bro. Yo, oh my days. You know who we bought for 30 million? Calafiore. You know who we bought with 30 million? Moreno. That's what we bought with 30 million, bro. Man City go out there and buy 30 million. That's a proper 30 million right there. That's a proper player. He's a steal. I'll be real. And you know him. You was the one that even introduced him to. But I was watching.
Yeah, I've been seeing him for fucking last season, bro. And I watched him against us. He absolutely destroyed Rangers when he played them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my days. Just
even against Man United, he did well, bro. He did well against Man United.
There's obviously that thing about him and Wirtz. I wouldn't even get into it, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? I think he's more talented than Wirtz.
That's a tough one, I'll be real, bro.
I think he's more talented than Wirtz.
Yeah, but not by a mile, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think Wirtz is up there as well. Like, from what I saw, like that guy, man, Wirtz, proper player. This is what I love about these number 10s. How you stand out the other players compared to the other players. When you get the ball, you need to play it in a certain way where like me and Touch wouldn't understand it. Do you know what I'm saying? I would be like, why would you go and do that? And then it works.
That goal we scored against Spain was a joke, bro. I can't believe it. It's a fucking joke. He kicked it in the air.
Yeah.
From outside the box.
Yeah. You wouldn't tell a player to do that. You'll be like, no, don't shoot. That's what you'll be like, innit? Don't shoot because it's a risk. I would rather stop the ball and then we'll build up from there and try to kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what Arteta and Pep will say, though. Arteta and Pep are both their managers to say, don't shoot, pass. Don't shoot, pass. Yeah. And that's why I don't want him to go there because I don't want Pep to do. I'm not saying when people sit there and say Pep's going to ruin him. No, Pep's not going to make him a worse player, but the player he is, he's going to change that. He's going to limit the talent that the guy has. Yeah. A guy that can score a goal where he can kick the ball up in the air and smack it on a volley. Yeah. Do what he done. Look at the fucking goal he scored against us. The one time where he played against us, right? He sat Lenny Euro, Mazraoui, and Casemiro on their bums within 3 seconds. Just went past. They all sat on the bum, and then he hit it straight at Onana. Do you know what I'm saying? This guy's unreal.
This year, I think he should have went to Liverpool. If Liverpool went for him, I don't know if Liverpool went for him. But
yeah, they did. No. They wanted him, but they changed it. They went for Wirtz.
Yeah, he's the best choice for them because why? At Liverpool, you're allowed to express your football. Do you know what I'm saying? You're allowed to play your football in Liverpool. And you have runners. So if you want to ping a pass, he can ping a pass. He can play a killer pass as well. He can pass through an eye of a needle. He's that kind of player. That number 10, you just free roam and you let Salah do, you know what I'm saying, to make the runs and whatever, Gakpo and whoever the striker is. Do you know what I'm saying? I just think it would be a better choice for him, but yeah, man.
I'll get rid of the rest of these comments and then I'll wrap up. Berta will sign Gyökeres regardless of age. Look at what he signed Sorloth to Atleti. I think he might sign both him and Sesko, like Alvarez and Sorloth. Yeah, but the difference is Atletico Madrid play with 2 strikers, whereas Arsenal only play with 1. And you've also got Havertz as well at the top, at the striker anyways. So Havertz is going to need to get minutes. Cherky looks 30 years old, probably because he's from the Middle East and grow beards early.
But he's not.
He doesn't really look 30 years old.
And he's not from the Middle East.
Yeah, good point. He's Arab. He means Arab. He means Arab, though, doesn't he?
Oh, he means Arab. Okay.
I think he means. I think he must have thought he was from the Middle Eastern, but he means Arab. I'm saying Rashid was taking offense, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Is he not? Because he's not from the Middle East. He's from North Africa. But yeah, man.
That's my question for transfer targets after playing PSG. And should every Arsenal fan should have? Are they UCL quality? Can they get into City, LFC, or PSG's team? Sesko and Zubimendi or Europa League? Now Zubimendi's decent though. He can get into Champions League teams. So like Zubimendi was wanted by. Well, hold on. I'm not going to be funny. Zubimendi was wanted by both of them. Liverpool wanted him last year. Yeah, and Man City wanted him as well, but Man City never really went in. Yeah, they never really went in for him. But Man City did have him on. They were linked with him. Do you know what I'm saying? So he probably would start for him. But Sesko wouldn't. Sesko wouldn't get into any of their teams.
Yeah.
Naipan is a proper talent. Yeah, so I've never watched him, so I can't comment. I just know that he's Norwegian. Arsenal fans on Twitter probably fancy him. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, apparently he's a United fan. So United fans are pissed off we didn't get him because he's a United fan. Cherky has an attitude problem and identifies as French. A classic Arteta Yaya Sonogo.
I'm not gonna get into that. I'm not
gonna. Well, I don't know what that means.
Identifies as French and he's Algerian and he's gonna get to.
But was he born in France?
Yeah, he was born in France. Yeah,
and France colonized Algeria, no?
Yeah.
There you go. So he's French, then, isn't he? By definition, he's French because he's been colonized by France. You know what I'm saying? So he's born there. So
yeah, of course.
There you go. They get Cherky for Fabio Vieira money. Yeah. But to be fair, I agree with that. Fabio Vieira is shit, but I think Leon need money in it. That's why they sold him for cheap because they're about to get relegated. Arteta out. Mahrez was born in France. You know why he talks about that?
Mahrez was born in France as well. I'll be real.
The clueless prat that he's justifying those stances to. He talks circles around him to keep their trust. Probably because they're paying him 15 mil a year, mate. I'll be honest. That's probably what it is. I'll be honest. We paid 35 for Vieira. Fucking hell. I remember when Lee Gunner, the first game this guy played, Lee Gunner said, send him back to Porto, mate. Send him back to Porto. We're winning it all. Just give it to now. World Cup included. He's an Arsenal fan. Top gooner, clearly. That's Arteta's limit. Clearly shown a lack of competency in managing multiple comps, not to mention the in-game nonsense and reinventing the wheel. Listen, man. Here's what it is. Man United are out doing serious business while Arsenal are doing nothing as usual job of the club. Is Zubimendi going to get done, do you think?
Yes.
You think it's done?
Yeah, I think it's done.
Because I actually don't think Madrid
playing with our feelings. You know what I'm saying? So
but it's just weird, isn't it? Like here we go.
Sorry.
2 here we go is weird, though, isn't it? That's my thing.
Yeah, but this is what's gonna happen. Yeah, this is what's gonna happen. I feel like obviously there's a 20%, 30% chance Real Madrid getting, but I really think that it's gonna be done. I think they're just playing with our feelings. You know what I'm saying? To keep us thinking about Zubimendi. You know what I'm saying? To keep us thinking and make us seem like we're doing something in the transfer window. We went for Zubimendi and Zubimendi wanted Real Madrid. And that's what we'll do. If we sign Zubimendi, Romano put out that Zubimendi was wanted by Liverpool, Real Madrid, high in the list at City. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what they'll do. So, yeah, that's what I believe in. Yeah, I will get Zubimendi. We'll get Zubimendi. He looks like an Arsenal player as well.
And you think you'll get Sesko?
Sesko, yeah, we'll get Sesko as well. Yeah, I think Sesko as well.
I don't think Rodrigo.
We'll get Gyökeres. If the title says who will get Gyökeres, I don't think it's even a question. I don't think we'll get Gyökeres.
What about Rodrigo?
No. Even so Gyökeres is like I don't think we'll get him. Rodrigo is a no. We're not getting Rodrigo. Ain't no way we're getting Rodrigo.
If he's available though, I reckon you lot are probably the favourites.
Yeah, but too expensive. See, we have 100 million to spend and we need a star player to go. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I said fucking Saliba has got 2 years left on his deal. If he doesn't sign a deal, Arsenal have to sell him because otherwise he gets halved in price. You know what I'm saying? You can't do what Trent's done because Real Madrid will just tell Saliba, run down your contract, mate, or we'll buy you for 40 million next year or whatever. You know what Real Madrid are like? Look what they did with Trent. Yeah. So cool. Straight swap deal with Saliba and Rodrigo. Bang. Straight away. Do it.
It'll be tight because think about it, yeah. We've got, let's say we sell Saliba for 80 million. 80 million. Let's say we get 80 million for him. 180. We've got 55 million for Zubamendi. We've got 70 million for what's his name? For Sesko. That doesn't leave you with enough money to get Rodrigo, even if you sell Saliba.
No,
I
but
know
you
that
could do
you
a
tell
split.
me also other players, but then you have to replace them, innit? So if you sell other players, you need to replace them as well. Because
Yeah, but you've already got Timber who can play there.
Remember? Sorry.
Yeah, but Timber can play at right centre back, and you could put Ben White at right back.
Yeah, probably would work. Timber's a decent player, but I don't know. I just think Rodrigo's too expensive for us. That's what Romano said. Like first day of the transfer window, that's what he said.
What's that? Pep Guardiola made Rodri world class, so Cherky will be fine. No, but my thing is not about Cherky getting ruined. It's just the type of player Cherky, isn't it? He's more of a freedom. You need freedom around his talent. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like Neymar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Neymar wouldn't. Ronaldinho, Pep didn't like him because he couldn't coach him.
Weird.
Yeah, because he couldn't coach him. Obviously, because he was also going out drinking and partying, and Pep didn't like that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mahrez was born in France. He represented Algeria, though, and he won the AFCON, bro.
Yeah, but he said, because he's born in France, that makes him a friend. That's why he said it. That's why.
Well, some people, well, listen, we're in 2025. It depends what you identify as. Do you know what I'm saying? So...
move on. I'm not talking about that.
Sexy boy Arteta, what a mutant. Zubamendi couldn't replace Gravenboat or Sabozzo. Hasn't got the run it, or Mac 10 or so, but he could definitely replace. You could put McAllister in the 10 and drop Sabozlai because he's better than Sabozlai, and then McAllister goes in the 10. He'd definitely start for him, but also he'd get minutes anyways because it's a squad, isn't it? Like I heard from Liverpool fans saying Gravenberch gassed out towards the end of last season. We're not going to get Rodrigo. That's just selling season tickets. No, Rodrigo not worth that swap. Rodrigo is a win now player. There's no excuse for Arteta for not winning the PL or CL. There's no excuses for him anyways. He has to win it next season. He won't get sacked no matter what because he's on 15 million a year. They have to pay 15 million to sack him. He won't get sacked anyways. But he has to win no matter what. That's why he likes project players to give him more excuses for not giving it time.
I mean, did they even ask Rodrigo if he wants to come to Arsenal? What the fuck? Did they even ask him? Let's be real.
No, but I think if he wants to leave Real Madrid,
we're the best option.
Because Bayern Munich can't in for him, and they're going to get Nico Williams now.
Yeah. Are they going to get Nico Williams?
Yeah, they're fucking advancing or some shit. I don't know, fucking whatever the fucking buzzword they want to use, bro.
But I don't know how you could sell the project to Rodrigo. But yeah, I feel like if he does leave, if he is going to leave, we are the best option for him. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. I agree.
Because I think you're a better option than Chelsea.
Yeah, we are. We are a better option.
Even though they won a trophy, I still think that you're a better option. You've got a better manager.
Better, and you know what I'm saying?
You've got better players, more suitable to winning, and you've got a better manager than them.
Yeah, true.
So, yeah. Let's go with that.
Wesley's saying we are getting the war chest. That was bullshit, bro. I heard it was 300.
That's what I'm saying. He's being sarcastic. Ask Rashid where that war chest is. We've got £100 million war chest. £300 million war chest or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
They sold us that dream, bro, because it wasn't the transfer window. And then when we're in the transfer window, there's another dream they'll sell us. Do you know what I'm saying? It's coming. That every time it's like a carrot and a donkey. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's a carrot and a donkey. That's what it is. We're the donkey in this situation.
Yeah, you seen that as a Hassan clip. You're a donkey. You've not even got a chromosome or something like that. You know, it's Arabs are the funny. Arabs are up there with English people when they're cussing. You know what I'm saying? Because the accent is like, you're a donkey. Yeah. You've not even got a chromosome. You're not even a man. You're not even a man. I'm going to say it right now. Slot out.
Big up to him.
I would prefer Paulinho. Sal, make sure there's a Mendy. You know Conceição, yeah, that guy that scored the goal against France. Did you watch that game? You know he's got a £20 million release clause.
Crazy.
I don't know why no one's just saying trigger it. Trigger it.
His dad used to.
His dad manages AC Milan.
AC Milan,
We ain't getting
He got
Rodrigo or
sacked,
Gyökeres.
bro.
We're getting Zubimendi. No, I think he left. He
Oh,
left and joined AC Milan. No, he got sacked by AC Milan. Yeah, you're right,
yeah,
actually.
yeah.
Zubi and Tesco. Mahrez is clear most Salah. Rashid, do you rate Amora?
Hey, Amura's a player, bro. You lot will hear about him more. He's a good striker, but he's not your typical striker. You see, his height is 5'2". Is it 5'2"? Something like that. That's
I've
his
never
height.
watched him. I don't know who it is, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's 5'2", but he's a proper striker, bro. Fast and very, very deadly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, he'll make
But
you
yeah, we're
sick.
going to wrap up because I've got to redirect to Zia because I'm actually fucking 40 minutes late for his show.
Shit, man. Big up Zim,
So,
man.
yeah, because obviously it's not my fault fucking StreamYard decided to have downtime. But yeah, Nico Williams to Bayern is failing. That would be a great. I think Nico Williams is a good player, bro. I'll be honest. Every time I watch him, Lee Gunner, he should sue Lee Gunner because Lee Gunner's giving him terrible PR. Because if it wasn't for Lee Gunner, everyone would rate him, or not everyone, but people would rate him because Lee Gunner called him shit, and Lee Gunner don't like him. Yeah. They're all sitting there saying everyone should. Bro, every time I watch him, he's good for Spain. Apart from the final, he wasn't good in that game.
Yeah,
but against fucking
I think
France,
he says on and off. I don't think he
Yeah.
means like shit. I mean, he's like on and off. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that's what he says about him. Yeah, I think he says on and off. Yeah, bro. But I hear what you're saying. I I don't watch him enough.
Yeah, man.
But from what I watched, yeah, he is decent. I'll be real. Isn't
this the left back? This is the left back.
Yeah, he's the left back for Dortmund.
Yeah, Dortmund left back. But big up to everyone. I've watched Bilbao and his brother is 32 and more useful. Maybe, man. Man said Arteta is dreamy. What the
Nah, he's joking. He must be joking.
No, he is. He's fucking. Oh my days. But anyways, we're gonna raid Zia because I'm jumping on his show.
All right, bro.
So yeah, make sure you subscribe to me. Make sure you subscribe to Rashid, and then spam touchline raid. I'm 6 subs off 1,040, so let's try and get that if we can. We've got 24 people inside. Nico is the better of the two brothers. Facts, he is. He is better than the two brothers. Do you know what I'm saying? Inaki Williams was good for FIFA starting teams when he had 98 pace and he used to play for Spain. He now represents Ghana, I believe.
I remember that.
Yeah, he used to have.
He was a great striker for FIFA, of course, and even in real life, he used to bag.
Yeah, he used to be sick on FIFA. You know, anyone remember FIFA 15? Used to have a Barbo, fucking Colombia, and what was the other one? Oh, he played for. Oh, they were all Colombian.
Who did he play for? Who's the other one? Who did he play for? I remember.
Colombia used to play for Roma. Barbo used to play for Watford.
Yeah, but who's the third one you're thinking of? Where does he play?
Oh, I can't remember. They all linked up, so they're all Colombian or something. Teta gets one more season, no major trophy won, then it's time to move on. No, but he needs to win a Premier League or a Champions League because I don't think if he gets third and wins an FA Cup, it's good enough because it's 6 years in. It's 6 years in, though.
Can I just say something, Touch, here? If he gets a FA Cup or a Carabao Cup, they will give him 2 more years. And they'll lap it up as if something changed and we're going to go for it next season. And then in those 2 years...
Okay, what if he won the FA Cup and League Cup and finished third?
That would be... If it was last season, I would accept it. Do you know what I'm saying? I would accept it. I would. That was my only... Lee Gunner and them, man, they were saying Carabao Cup is enough. I didn't agree with that. What's his name? Northside was saying... Northside and them, man, was saying, like, major honor or I'm not having it. Me, personally, I wanted the double... I wanted the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. And then I would allow him to take... to have 2 more years. Or to stay for 2 more years. But this season, bro. Major honor or it's time to go, my friend. It's time to go. Although that would be a big thing for him to be able to win the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. It means good for him anyway. It's good for your CV, innit?
I said I would fill Arteta in. what way, mate? What way are you speaking in? I don't know if he means what. I don't know what way he's meaning, bro. Because he could mean the fit-in, like he'll punch him up, or he could mean another way. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Nico hype, age discrimination. What do you mean? Do you think it will be Sesko and Rodrigo coming in with a positive Hato? Yeah, I don't know. This Hato guy people were saying he's linked with. Rodrigo's dependent on if he wants to join. If he wants to leave Madrid, which will be after the Club World Cup, innit? Because they ain't going to sell him now. But yeah, touch like this, and I need to start. I'm going to start suing people that keep saying this, by the way, because I've got 2 new things. Someone said mini league gunner, and now they're saying this. Look at this.
True.
Look at this guy.
I really do believe it. I really do believe it.
Look,
I told you that before, innit? But offline.
Yeah, no, Kaz came on my chat the other day and goes, "Do you know what? I've clocked it. You actually sound like Lee Gunner." Like, and I was like, "Bro, we are from similar areas, so that would make sense." Hold on.
And the way
this is
the
lookalike. This is let me get the lookalike. Look at the lookalike. Yeah, look at the lookalike. Look at this. Yeah. So this guy. Oh my days, bro. No, look at this. Look at this. Hold on. How do I get out? Yeah, let's do this. Look, oh fucking hell! 1 second. This is what they're saying I look like.
You do, bro. Wait,
I can't even fucking.
I know this.
Yeah, Eggsy from Kingsman.
Series?
Eggsy from Kingsman. They're saying I look like him.
You do.
He basically. There's another picture of him. Yeah, hold on. There's another picture of him. Look, this is just him. Yeah, this is just him. I thought they was talking about this guy. Yeah, I thought they was talking about him. I was like, I don't look nothing like him. He's got specs and all that. Then I type up. Then someone said type up Eggsy without the cap, and when he's young, or with the cap, and when he's young.
I'd be real.
I can't lie.
That's your. That's your twin. You get me? That's your twin. Eggsy, you know. Yo, I did not clock that, but I didn't watch. To be fair, I didn't watch Kingsman. I'm gonna watch Kingsman now. No, I didn't watch it. That's why I never clocked it. Do you know what I'm saying? But Lee, I swear to God, even the way you take the piss, do you get me? Even my friend, I have a friend, yeah. He's a Man United fan, so I was like, yeah. Have you seen? He was telling me about touchline. Do you know what I'm saying? He's been watching you with Cass.
Wait, who that again? Who's that again?
I have a Man United fan. He's a friend of mine. He's a Man United fan. He's been watching.
What, in real life or
on Cass? Yeah, in real life. Not on YouTube. He doesn't. He's not on YouTube. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was like, bro, he sounds like Lee Gunner. I swear to God. I was like, yo, I swear that I told him that. I don't know if you remember. I told you that offline. Obviously, I didn't want to tell you that online. I didn't want to say it online.
Massive eggsy line.
DJ Khaled, no, bro. They don't take the piss, Dave.
Yeah. No, so
fucking,
what's that footballer called?
It's Mope.
Oh, Mope, you're a disgrace. You're an absolute disgrace. I hope Brighton get relegated.
Oh shit, man.
Oh my days. Mope, you're a disgrace. Anyways, we're gonna wrap up because I'm literally about an hour late for a show, bruv. So yeah, big up. I can't be late. Best up to, I'm gonna do some shouts. Best up to Why Not? Arteta is a loser. Bless up to Dave. Bless up to Leslie. Big up to Adam. Big up to Jordan. Big up to Tyrell. Big up to Boy 10 Dio. Big up to Wesley. And big up to Face Jacker and Ashley Pope. Big up to Rashid for coming on, man. Hit the sub button, hit the like button. Road to 2K. Do you know what I'm saying? Got to do more. Keep the work rate up. I had like a fucking day off of streaming, I think, the other day. Do you know what I'm saying? I got home from work about 10 o'clock. I just conked out of my bed, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Literally all out all day. So this is back on the grind. Anyways, big up.
For the stars, shoot for the moon, my friend.
Big up to Natsa as well, bruv. Hit Zia Talks with we'll do some more shows, especially when the season comes up, innit? Do some more shows, yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
we'll make it weekly, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? But we just need the proper time to, fit into your schedule and to fit in my schedule. We'll talk about that later, no problem, bro.
Yeah, no, it's right. Hit Zia Talks with the Touchline Raid. Yeah, just spam Touchline Raid in this chat. I'm out, people. Bless.